What if I told you that some of the very habits women over 60 swear by, the little routines that friends compliment you for, the ones that make you feel younger and more confident in the mirror, might actually be sabotaging your skin in ways you never imagined? Imagine this. You've spent decades perfecting your beauty rituals, carefully choosing products and habits that seem to fight the clock. But here's the twist. Science is now revealing that certain practices, especially popular among women in their 60s and beyond, could be quietly accelerating skin damage, thinning your natural barrier, and leaving you more vulnerable to irritation and premature aging. And the most surprising part, these aren't obvious mistakes. They're the very things you've been told are healthy or anti-aging. That's why so many elegant women over 60 are unknowingly caught in a beauty trap. They look radiant today but risk hidden damage tomorrow. So before you reach for that trusted night cream or sip your morning ritual, pause for a moment. Because what you're about to hear could completely change the way you approach beauty after 60. And I'll warn you now, the fifth habit is so surprising that even dermatologists have been sounding the alarm about it this year. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll not only know which habits to watch out for, but you'll also discover smarter, safer swaps that help you stay radiant without the hidden risks. Meet Maribel Sinclair. At 67, she's not your typical grandmother figure. She's a retired jazz singer from Chicago whose voice once lit up smoky nightclubs and cozy radio stations across the Midwest. Her style is bold but graceful, her laughter fills a room, and wherever she goes, people whisper. She doesn't look a day over 50. Even strangers stop her at the grocery store to ask about her secret. Some assume it's expensive creams. Others think it must be her glamorous past life on stage. And Maribel, she smiles, giving credit to her little beauty rituals. Routines she's practiced faithfully for decades. But here's the twist. One afternoon while scrolling through articles on her tablet, Maribel stumbled across something unsettling. A habit she thought was her fountain of youth, something she swore by and often bragged about, was actually doing silent damage beneath the surface of her skin. She didn't notice it at first, but gradually she began seeing signs. Stubborn irritation, uneven texture, and a strange dullness that even her favorite foundation couldn't hide. The shock left her speechless. How could something praised by magazines, beauty blogs, and even her closest friends be contributing to her skin's decline? Felt almost like betrayal. She'd been following advice that seemed smart, elegant, and even empowering, yet it was quietly backfiring. And here's the part that matters most. Maribel isn't unique. Millions of women over 60, women who take pride in looking polished, youthful, and radiant, are unknowingly caught in the same trap. They're practicing beauty habits that deliver quick compliments but carry long-term consequences. It's not about vanity either. For women like Maribel, beauty is about dignity, self-expression, and the confidence to keep shining no matter the number on their birth certificate. Her story isn't a warning meant to scare you. It's a wake-up call, a reminder that aging beautifully doesn't mean clinging to every old ritual or chasing every new trend. Sometimes it means looking closer at the details we take for granted. The habits that feel comforting, even luxurious, could be the very ones holding us back from the radiant, healthy skin we deserve. And Maribel's realization isn't hers alone. It belongs to all of us. Because if a woman as sharp, stylish, and admired as Maribel Sinclair could miss these hidden dangers, then it's worth asking, what might we be overlooking in our daily routines? Habit 1. Sleeping on satin versus cotton. When most women over 60 think about anti-aging beauty hacks, satin pillowcases often top the list. You've probably seen them in glossy magazines, beauty blogs, and even trendy TikToks, promising smoother hair, fewer wrinkles, and a luxurious, indulgent sleep experience. And yes, satin does have its perks. It reduces friction, meaning fewer morning tangles and less tugging on delicate skin. Sounds perfect, almost too good to be true. Here's the twist. For seniors, the story isn't that simple. As we age, our skin naturally becomes thinner, drier, and more sensitive. That same satin surface that feels silky against your face can trap sweat and oils more readily than breathable fabrics like cotton. Over time, This creates an environment where bacteria and irritants accumulate right against your most delicate skin. What starts as a glamorous ritual can slowly trigger inflammation, redness, or tiny breakouts that stubbornly linger. Maribel Sinclair experienced this firsthand. For years, she swore by her high-end satin pillowcases, convinced they were a secret to looking decades younger. But recently, she noticed subtle changes. Her skin felt drier in the morning, faint redness appeared along her jawline, and her usually radiant complexion lacked its usual glow. The irony wasn't lost on her. The habit designed to protect her beauty was quietly undermining it. The solution isn't to abandon satin entirely. Instead, think of a hybrid approach that respects both skin health and comfort. Rotate your pillowcases frequently. Wash them in gentle, non-irritating detergents, and consider silk or high thread count cotton blends that provide smoothness without compromising breathability. Seniors can also benefit from sleeping in a slightly cooler room or using a light, breathable night cream to maintain moisture overnight. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about confidence and well-being. A small tweak like swapping or washing pillowcases more often can make mornings feel fresher and skin feel calmer. And the best part, you don't have to sacrifice luxury or comfort to protect your skin. Here's something to think about. Have you noticed your skin looking rougher even after upgrading to fancy fabrics? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could help someone else realize that their beloved beauty habit may be quietly working against them. Maribel's experience teaches us that age-defying beauty isn't about blindly following trends. It's about understanding what truly works for your unique skin. Satin may seem indulgent, but for women over 60, it's a reminder that sometimes the tiniest details, like the fabric you sleep on, can make the biggest difference in how radiant and healthy your skin looks. Habit 2. Overusing collagen powders and supplements. Collagen, it's everywhere. Beauty magazines rave about it, Instagram influencers swear by it, and countless seniors in the US have made it a daily ritual, hoping to maintain that youthful glow. Maribel Sinclair, like many women over 60, had a jar of collagen powder beside her morning coffee, convinced it was the secret behind her radiant skin and strong nails. After all, she'd read all the glowing reviews. Drink this and erase a decade of aging. It sounded magical, and for a while it seemed to work. But here's the hidden truth. As we age, our bodies don't metabolize collagen the way they used to. Too much of it, especially in supplement form, can stress the digestive system, cause bloating, and even leave skin looking dull instead of dewy. Seniors often unknowingly overconsume collagen, thinking that more equals better results, when in reality it can backfire. That same powder she thought was a miracle began leaving Maribel feeling sluggish after meals, with subtle changes to her skin texture that no cream could fix. This doesn't mean collagen is bad. Far from it. The key is balance and understanding how to get it naturally. Protein-rich foods like wild-caught salmon, lentils, eggs, and Greek yogurt provide the building blocks your body needs to support collagen production efficiently. Combining these foods with antioxidants from colorful vegetables, berries, and green tea helps protect existing collagen while gently stimulating new growth. This approach is not only safer for women over 60 but also comes with additional benefits. Better digestion, more energy, and even stronger joints. Maribel made a small adjustment. She reduced her powdered collagen intake, added a variety of protein-rich meals, and focused on hydrating well throughout the day. Within weeks, her skin looked more luminous, her energy returned, and she realized that moderation and smart nutrition outperformed any trendy supplement. Here's a key takeaway for viewers. Beauty after 60 isn't about chasing every new miracle supplement. It's about listening to your body and choosing what truly supports your skin and overall health. Too often, seniors fall for the hype, thinking more is better, only to discover subtle side effects that mask the very glow they were trying to maintain. And just to tease what's coming next, habit number 5 is one even dermatologists are raising alarms about in 2025. Maribel never imagined that a routine she considered harmless could be quietly sabotaging her skin. Stay tuned, because this next habit may completely change how you think about natural remedies for ageless beauty. Habit 3. Hot showers that feel heavenly but harm the barrier. After 60, few things feel as comforting as a long, steamy hot shower. For Maribel Sinclair, it was more than just cleansing. It was therapy for aching joints, a moment to unwind after years of performing, and a ritual that made her feel pampered, elegant, and in control of her body. The warmth seemed to wash away not just the day's fatigue, but the weight of decades. Many women over 60 feel the same way. A hot shower is a little indulgence, a luxury that soothes muscles and lifts the spirits. But here's the catch. While it feels heavenly, those long hot showers are silently stripping away the fragile barrier that your mature skin relies on. Unlike younger skin, which can bounce back quickly, skin over 60 is thinner, drier, and more sensitive. Excessive heat removes essential oils, leaving the surface vulnerable to irritation, redness, and that unmistakable crepey texture many women dread. The steam that feels so relaxing can actually open pores and make skin more reactive to environmental irritants, setting the stage for long-term damage. Maribel discovered this the hard way. She had always believed her nightly hot shower was a harmless indulgence. But over time, she noticed subtle changes. Fine lines appeared more pronounced, dry patches lingered longer, and even her favorite moisturizer seemed less effective. The realization hit her. What felt like self-care was secretly sabotaging her skin's natural resilience. The good news is, you don't have to give up comfort or relaxation. There are smart ways to protect your skin while still enjoying the warmth. Lukewarm showers, lasting no longer than 10 to 12 minutes, paired with gentle, fragrance-free cleansers, preserve your skin's natural moisture. Applying a rich, hydrating moisturizer immediately after patting your skin dry can lock in hydration. Seniors may also benefit from a short splash of cooler water at the end, which helps close pores and restore the skin's natural barrier. Here's the visual to imagine. The comforting steam curling around your body, contrasted with the invisible dryness creeping beneath the surface. By adjusting a few simple habits, that indulgent ritual can become a source of nourishment rather than damage. And now, a mini CTA to keep the conversation alive. Do you prefer hot or lukewarm showers? Drop it below. You'll be surprised how many women feel the same. Sharing your experience could help someone else realize that small tweaks can make a world of difference for their skin's health and glow. Maribel's lesson here is clear. Beauty after 60 isn't about depriving yourself of pleasure. It's about understanding how your skin changes and making mindful adjustments. A hot shower can still be a source of comfort, but with the right approach, it can also become a tool to preserve your skin's elegance, resilience, and youthful radiance. Habit 4. The wrong sunscreen for mature skin. Sunscreen is supposed to be our first line of defense against aging, right? For women over 60, it's often seen as a non-negotiable part of the daily routine. Maribel Sinclair always prided herself on her sun-smart habits. Every morning before leaving her cozy Chicago apartment, she would apply a rich, anti-aging sunscreen that promised to fight wrinkles, prevent sunspots, and keep her skin looking decades younger. Friends complimented her glow, and she felt confident, thinking she was doing everything right. But here's the hidden danger. Many sunscreens marketed for anti-aging actually contain high levels of alcohol or other harsh chemicals. While they absorb quickly and feel lightweight, they can dry out mature skin, which is already thinner and more delicate. Over time, this leads to tiny invisible micro-tears in the skin's surface, invisible damage that accelerates dryness, fine lines, and sensitivity. It's a cruel irony. What Maribel believed was protecting her beauty was quietly undermining it. This is a common trap for seniors in the US, where the sunscreen market is flooded with products aimed at instant cosmetic effects rather than long-term skin health. Experts now recommend mineral-based formulas with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide for women over 60. These ingredients provide broad-spectrum protection, are gentler on sensitive skin, and help maintain hydration. Paired with a lightweight moisturizer underneath, they act as a shield without compromising the skin barrier. Maribel adjusted her routine after consulting her dermatologist. She swapped her old chemical-heavy sunscreen for a mineral formula, applied it daily along with a hydrating serum, and noticed subtle but significant changes. Her skin looked plumper, more even-toned, and felt softer throughout the day. She realized that protecting her skin isn't about flashy marketing claims. It's about understanding what her mature skin truly needs. Here's the takeaway. Don't blindly trust labels that promise anti-aging miracles. Look beyond the buzzwords and consider the actual ingredients and their effect on aging skin. A gentle mineral-based sunscreen is not only safer but also more effective in preserving your skin's resilience and natural glow over time. And here's a little cliffhanger to keep you watching. Maribel's next revelation, habit number 5, involves a routine that many seniors consider natural and harmless. Yet dermatologists are warning it could be far more damaging than anyone expected in 2025. Before we move on, think about this. Have you checked the ingredients in your sunscreen lately? You might be surprised at what's quietly affecting your skin every single day. Habit 5. DIY lemon and vinegar remedies. In the age of TikTok tutorials and endless YouTube beauty hacks, it's easy to be tempted by the promise of natural solutions. Maribel Sinclair, like many women over 60, loved experimenting with simple, home-based remedies. After all, who wouldn't be drawn to a quick fix that claimed to brighten skin, erase age spots, and leave a youthful glow, all with ingredients from the kitchen? One popular hack caught her eye. A lemon and vinegar mask, touted as a miracle elixir for skin rejuvenation. On the morning of her niece's wedding, Maribel decided to try it. She carefully applied the mixture, envisioning smooth, radiant skin that would wow family and friends. But within minutes, the tingling sensation turned uncomfortable, then stung sharply. By the time the ceremony rolled around, her face was red, irritated, and tender to the touch. The mask had not only failed to deliver the promised glow, but it had actually worsened her skin's condition, leaving her with broken capillaries and inflamed patches that took days to heal. This experience isn't unique to Maribel. As skin ages, it becomes thinner, less elastic, and far more sensitive. Acidic DIY remedies like lemon juice or vinegar can disrupt the skin's delicate pH balance, strip away protective oils, and exacerbate age spots, the very problem they claim to fix. For seniors, these harmless hacks can be far more damaging than even some chemical products. It's a shocking revelation. What feels natural and safe may actually be sabotaging the skin you're trying to protect. So what's the alternative? Focus on gentle, scientifically backed solutions that nurture mature skin without unnecessary risk. Ingredients like aloe vera, chamomile, and hyaluronic acid work to hydrate and soothe without causing microdamage. Consistent moisturizing, sun protection, and incorporating antioxidants through diet can achieve lasting results, far better than a risky acid-based experiment. Maribel's lesson was hard-earned but invaluable. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's harmless, she reflects. For women over 60, beauty is about understanding how the skin changes over time and choosing practices that respect its fragility. And here's a little teaser for you. If you thought habit number 5 was eye-opening, wait until habit number 7. It involves a daily ritual most seniors love, but it might be quietly sabotaging your skin every morning. Before we move on, think about your own routines. Have you tried any natural hacks that seemed safe but left your skin unhappy? Drop your experiences in the comments. Sharing could save someone else from a painful mistake. Habit 6. Sleeping with heavy night creams. For many women over 60, night cream is more than a skincare product. It's a ritual, a promise of waking up with plump, radiant, and youthful skin. Maribel Sinclair, like countless other seniors, had a luxurious jar of thick, rich night cream by her bedside. Applying it each night felt indulgent, a little act of self-love after a long day. She imagined it working magic while she slept, filling in fine lines, hydrating every pore, and maintaining that glow that friends and strangers alike complimented. But here's the surprising truth. For mature skin, more is not always better. Thick, heavy creams may feel protective, but they can actually suffocate your skin overnight. They clog pores, trap dead skin cells, and prevent your skin from naturally renewing itself while you sleep. Instead of waking up refreshed and radiant, some women notice dullness, small breakouts, or a slightly greasy, uncomfortable feeling in the morning. For seniors whose skin is already thinner and more sensitive, this can create long-term irritation and make fine lines appear more pronounced. Maribel learned this the hard way. After years of slathering thick creams, she began noticing subtle changes. Her complexion looked uneven, and the glow she worked so hard to maintain seemed muted. She felt frustrated, wondering if she was doing something wrong. The lesson: even well-intentioned skincare can backfire if it doesn't match the unique needs of aging skin. The solution is surprisingly simple. Switch to lightweight, ceramide-based moisturizers. Ceramides are natural lipids that help repair the skin barrier, lock in hydration, and support the skin's natural regeneration without suffocating it. Paired with a gentle serum for targeted needs, like peptides for firmness or hyaluronic acid for hydration, a lighter night cream can deliver far better results than heavy layers of rich formulas. This is about more than just appearance. Proper hydration at night helps prevent irritation, supports elasticity, and makes your skin more receptive to daytime products, including sunscreen and makeup. Maribel now applies a modest amount of her lightweight moisturizer each evening and has noticed a remarkable difference. Her skin feels breathable, healthy, and glowing in a way that no thick cream ever delivered. Here's the emotional takeaway. Beauty after 60 isn't about piling on product or chasing the feeling of indulgence. It's about working with your skin, not against it. Listening to what it truly needs, rather than what promises instant magic, leads to more consistent, radiant results. Mini engagement prompt. Have you ever over-applied night cream thinking it was helping? Tell us your experience in the comments. You might be surprised how common this mistake is. And a little teaser for what's coming. Habit number 7 involves a daily ritual that almost every senior enjoys, but it might be quietly sabotaging the benefits of everything you do for your skin. You'll want to stick around for this one. Habit 7. Coffee before skincare. For many women over 60, the morning coffee ritual is sacred. It's not just about caffeine. It's a moment of calm, a little indulgence before the day begins, a chance to sit with your thoughts and savor the warmth of the mug in your hands. Maribel Sinclair never imagined that this cherished habit could subtly affect the results of her carefully curated skincare routine. Yet, recent insights reveal a surprising truth. Drinking coffee before applying your serums and creams can actually reduce their effectiveness. Here's why. Caffeine is a vasoconstrictor. It narrows the blood vessels. This is one reason coffee perks you up, but it also means that nutrients from topical products have a harder time penetrating the skin. Imagine watering a plant, but first squeezing its roots so it can't absorb the nutrients properly. Even the most potent anti-aging serums or hydrating treatments struggle to deliver their benefits when the skin's blood flow is temporarily restricted. Maribel realized that her radiant mornings sometimes didn't match her evening routine results, and she traced the subtle discrepancy back to her early coffee habit. The solution isn't to give up your beloved coffee. For women over 60, enjoyment and self-care go hand in hand, and rituals like this are part of life's joy. Instead, it's about timing. Apply your serums, moisturizers, and sunscreen first. Give them 15 to 20 minutes to absorb, and then enjoy your morning cup. By making this small adjustment, your skin can fully benefit from active ingredients, while you still get the comfort and energy boost that coffee provides. Maribel embraced this tweak with curiosity rather than guilt. She noticed that her skin seemed more hydrated, her serums worked more efficiently, and the glow she loved so much appeared more consistent throughout the day. This small shift didn't change her beloved ritual. It enhanced it, turning her morning coffee into a complement to her skincare, rather than a subtle saboteur. This isn't just a tip about coffee. It's a reminder for all women over 60 that even small habits can have hidden effects. Paying attention to the order and timing of routines can make a huge difference in how your skin responds, especially as it becomes more delicate with age. Mini engagement prompt. Would you ever delay your coffee for beauty? Yes or no in the comments. We'd love to see how many women would make this tiny yet powerful change. And here's a sneak peek for the next habit. Habit number 8 addresses a common mistake that many women think hides imperfections, but in reality, it may be accelerating visible aging. You'll want to stay tuned for this final, transformative insight. Habit 8. Relying on makeup instead of skincare. For many women over 60, makeup feels like a safety net, a tool to hide imperfections, cover age spots, and smooth over the fine lines that time has etched into the skin. Maribel Sinclair, despite her natural glow, was no exception. She loved her morning ritual of applying foundation, blush, and concealer. It made her feel polished, confident, and ready to face the world. Friends often complimented her flawless look, and she would smile, feeling that her secret to looking youthful was hidden in her makeup bag. But here's the shocking truth. Relying on makeup to mask signs of aging can backfire. Heavy foundations and concealers settle into wrinkles and fine lines, drawing more attention to the very areas we hope to conceal. Instead of hiding imperfections, these products can accentuate them, making mature skin appear older and less vibrant over time. The irony is painful. The very tool meant to create youthfulness can, if used as a substitute for proper skincare, accelerate the signs of aging. Maribel discovered this gradually. One morning, after a particularly heavy application for a brunch with friends, she noticed how her foundation had creased along her laugh lines, making her feel self-conscious rather than confident. It was a wake-up call. She realized that beauty after 60 isn't about covering flaws. It's about treating them first, nurturing the skin underneath so that makeup enhances rather than masks. The solution is simple, actionable, and empowering. Prioritize skincare over makeup. Focus on hydration, gentle exfoliation, serums with active ingredients like peptides or hyaluronic acid, and sunscreen for daily protection. Once the skin is healthy, lightly applied makeup can highlight your features rather than camouflage them. Think of it as icing on a beautifully baked cake. The foundation supports the glow, not hides it. For seniors, this shift is more than cosmetic. It's psychological and emotional. It changes the way we relate to our reflection in the mirror. Maribel now starts her day with a nourishing serum and moisturizer, occasionally topping it with a lightweight, illuminating foundation. She's found that this approach gives her a glow that's authentic, radiant, and consistent. And best of all, her skin feels healthy and strong underneath. Mini engagement prompt. Have you ever realized that makeup was doing more harm than good? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could inspire another woman to rethink her routine. Maribel's transformation is clear. The journey to ageless beauty isn't about hiding what time has gifted you. It's about caring for your skin, embracing your natural elegance, and letting makeup enhance rather than replace true radiance. This final habit completes her awakening. A powerful reminder that the right approach to skincare, even after 60, can deliver lasting beauty, confidence, and vitality. And now, with all 8 habits uncovered, we can see the full picture of what it truly means to look and feel ageless, without risking your skin, your confidence, or your health. After exploring all 8 habits, Maribel Sinclair's journey comes full circle. She didn't try to erase the years she'd lived. Every laugh line, every memory etched into her skin was a testament to a life well lived. But she realized that true ageless beauty isn't about hiding the past. It's about protecting and nurturing the skin she already has. By thoughtfully replacing just 3 of her most damaging habits, skipping heavy creams in favor of lightweight moisturizers, adjusting the timing of her coffee, and swapping harsh DIY masks for gentle, science-backed alternatives, Maribel noticed a remarkable transformation in just 6 weeks. Her skin felt supple, her complexion had a newfound radiance, and she looked vibrant in a way that didn't rely on makeup or trendy hacks. What made the change so powerful wasn't some miracle product. It was mindfulness and consistency. She learned to listen to her skin, to understand its unique needs as a woman over 60, and to give it the care it deserved. The glow she now carries isn't about covering imperfections or chasing fleeting trends. It's about supporting her skin's natural resilience, enhancing its strengths, and letting her authentic beauty shine through. Her confidence soared, and even her daily rituals became more joyful. Every morning serum, every gentle massage, Every sunscreen application felt like an act of love for herself rather than a chore. For women watching this video, Maribel's story is more than inspiration. It's a roadmap. You don't have to overhaul your entire routine overnight. And you don't have to follow every trending tip online. Small, deliberate changes, guided by awareness and care, can yield dramatic results. Whether it's reevaluating your nightly moisturizer, reconsidering the timing of your morning coffee, or choosing products designed specifically for mature skin, these thoughtful adjustments can protect and amplify the natural beauty you've cultivated for decades. Here's the emotional takeaway. You don't have to erase the years. You only have to protect the beauty you already carry. Every wrinkle, every mark tells a story, and with mindful habits, you can honor those stories while keeping your skin radiant, healthy, and resilient. Now it's your turn to take action. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button right now. Share this video with a sister, friend, or mother who deserves to keep glowing past 60. And don't forget to subscribe for more ageless style secrets that empower women to look and feel their best at every age. Your engagement not only helps us reach more women like you, but also creates a community where sharing experiences and tips becomes a source of strength, support, and inspiration. Maribel's transformation is proof that with the right knowledge, a little care, and consistency, you can reclaim your glow and embrace beauty at every stage of life. The power to age gracefully, confidently, and beautifully is in your hands, and it starts with understanding and protecting the skin you already have.